was basically brought up partly, grew up in Sri Lanka for some time, but Chennai has been a very integral part of my growing up. And it always pulls me back. Every time I think, okay, my life has changed, not going to be in Chennai or something, somehow it keeps coming back, and I've just been here. My work has become my center force of my existence here. I never thought I would live in Chennai. I always thought it was because we were all moving towards settling down, studying elsewhere, and we thought life will go on that path. But I came here on a holiday and I ended up being an accidental actress at that point. And when I used to live in RADIKAA when I was young, I used to play cricket regularly. I still make those boys who have grown up and they're all now doing some huge jobs. But they used to say, you used to hit us because I used to be such a thug when I was a kid and playing cricket, and I was a champion in playing bowling. So I used to play bowling, hawker, then tops. The other day when I was crossing our Rajanamanapuram bridge, I was telling my son and my daughter were there. Near the bridge there's one cycle shop, and the cycle shop is still there. I used to hire a cycle for 10 paisa. See, 10 paisa to grovel and collect that 10 paisa used to be a huge thing at that time. I used to cycle. So I went to the corporation playground without telling my mother, and I used to play there. I loved the Santom Church when we were young. The whole, all my uncle's friends and all, they were Catholic Christian. I remember during December they'd come and wake all our kids, and all of us, we were kids. And we used to love sleeping on the terrace with all the, and they would wake us up and take us to the church. 12 o'clock Christmas, and I remember the carols they used to sing. So I don't know, that has stuck in my head for a long time. Chennai is a place where, I travel a lot, we go everywhere. But whatever is said or done, you cannot get over the fact that we go abroad and you'll say, Chennai Woodlands I think Woodlands has been a very, very central part of our growing up in Chennai. It is like putting your word in my mom's chance. Night Chennai வெளியே போனா it's hustle bustle அப்படியே இருக்கு. Busyயா இருக்கும். All the roads are busy and all that. But when we were shooting, I remember when we were doing Pokri Raja, Rajani sir, myself and Sri Devi, we were shooting in them. So night shootings, nights time ரொம்ப லேட்டா முடியும். 3 மணிக்கு 2 மணிக்கு முடியும். And AVM studio இருந்து அப்போ ரஜினி சார் போயிருக்காரு. Bishop's colonyல Sri Devi, நான் Santom. We used to have car races in the night and the roads used to be empty. Like we used to zip bad. Now when we see all these fellows, young people doing this motorbike racing in the nights and getting booked and all that. They would have arrested us only for the way we used to, invariably Rajani sir used to win because our Fiat vachirundharu 5005 I remember. After the night, there used to be no other place except Duharis to go and eat in the night. On the way, biryani, samosas and all that. Even till today, sometimes you have that, when we're doing something, you get that taste in your head and you say, I must have that Buhari's samosa now. So, that used to be it. Yes, cinema, of course, is the favorite, most popular pastime. It used to be Sapphire Theatre. That used to be an integral, that was like what Satyam is today. So all of us go there. Blue Diamond used to have this films where you can continuously buy one ticket and watch all the shows. All the 4 shows. So basically, all lovers used to love that theatre. All the young people at that point going romance. I got a ticket at night when nobody's going to some English film, random film will be that. Blue Diamond used to be there. I remember when my dad, once we took him to the Chola Hotel, that was the biggest landmark at that point, and they had the top floor. I think it was called Sagari at that point. He told, come, we'll take you out for lunch. And my father said, yeah, the hotel. Because for him, for him, Pondusami was heaven. And he said, okay. I remember we went to Chola and we saw the buffet. And he said, Enada there? He said, no, you have to go serve yourself. Then I still remember that he said that. He thought buffet was like eating in the kitchen. I've grown up with, because my father was in politics. And he was a Dravidian, he was a part of the Dravidian movement. He was with Periyar and all that. First DMK. It used to be on and off, but we used to, a lot of discussions of politics will happen everywhere. Now my husband being a politician, I get to hear more of it. There's more discussions and things. And now a lot of different cultures are here. You have a lot of different people here. Because Chennai has changed over the years. It was a very, very conservative, it had its shares in the modern Podo Chennai, and I still think the resistance people like the modern, but at the same time they like the conservative culture of Chennai. They love their coffees and they love their going to some nice place and having their tiffin and enjoying the music culture during December. The marketing. It's fast paced. We think it's very modern, but it's not modern. Compared to Bangalore or Bombay, it's still got its own charm. It still retains its charm. Of course, in films now they like to show the dark side of it. I still like Chennai as it is. I like to be that. It's a bright, chirpy, coffee drinking, conservative. Chennai Chance-eyilla.